Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nika and I'm a Bangalore-based watercolor artist. And in my last YouTube, we learned how to paint this Christmas ornament. And in this one, we are going to paint one more version, which is a little bit simpler than this. So let's start with that. And you can find how to make this base for our ornament in my previous YouTube video in which we painted the Christmas robin. So that you can learn from there, and we just move ahead and start painting the ornament. So for this one, I'm just gonna go and do some pine trees. So it is not going to be very detailed. I'm just drawing a few lines here to make the snow. And then I'm just marking where all we are going to put trees. So 1, 2, and maybe 2 here in the distance. Third one here. So it is going to be a very loose style painting, not very detailed one. And what I have here is my metallic watercolors. Then I have my Winsor & Newton watercolor set. I have my round brush, which is number 8 from Princeton. You can use even number 6 and number 4 if you find it difficult to paint with a larger brush on a smaller canvas. And my clear water and some tissues. With it, the first step is to paint the sky. So what I'm going to do is just wet this. So let's clean the brush a little more. Has a little bit leftover golden paint from before. So I just go ahead and do this. And the snow will be white, so I'm not doing any here. Make sure that the water is not too much, and then I'm just using my blue here. Which is the cerulean blue. It's nice and bright and it looks like a nice bright blue sky. And if you want to paint clouds, then you can just leave a few white patches. I want to make it darker here. So again, this is a very loose style composition, so not much of detailing is needed here. Also, if you want, you can increase the size of the ornaments. If this is too small for you, you can go up to 3.5, even 4 inches. Then to make this base, I just add a little black. Just here and there to show the shadows. That's it, not too much. Very less, so just it gives a grayish feel. And then when we have to let it dry a little so that we can move on and do our trees. Okay, so let's move on and do our trees. So you can use any greens that you have, maybe 2 or 3, or if you want to use the same one, then you can use different variations in it, like a little bit lot. Okay, so let's start with the trees now. And you can use any of the greens that you have. You can just vary their tones a little bit to get different shades, or you can even use 2 or 3 different types of greens, whatever you like. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm just taking a little bit sap green, adding a little brown to it, and then just doing my stem like this. and then we have to paint quickly while it is still wet so that it will blend in nicely. And now I'm taking the sap green and then I'm just doing the tree. So what I'm doing is keeping my hand very loose and relaxed, and then just like this, not too much water. So a little bit. Just like go like this. Keep your hand very loose. Add a little bit another green to it, just here and there a little, and that's it, not too much. So same way we are going to do the second one. So first I'm doing brown. This one starts from here, so a little bit broader, and then it goes up. Then same way we'll just take green and then start thin, and just both the sides you have to come down in a tapered way like this, in a triangular shape. So just keep doing that. You can add a little blue to it to change the tone of the green. All you have to do is just do these random strokes in a tapered manner. Just keep coming down and make sure that these colors just blend in. You can either stop and show the stem a little bit, or you can just come down. We just keep going. Just add a little more darker green, or we can even mix a little bit of blue to the sap to give it a deeper tone, and that we'll add in between in the same way. To this also we can add a little bit darker. So this is basically the technique that we are going to follow for all the trees. This one will be a little shorter, as we want to show it as a little bit far. And then we'll follow the same blue style, tapering in a triangular shape. You can make them as guff if you want, or you can make them a little scanty, however you like. Just keep going. So that's it, I think, and then we'll just add that darker tone that we added before by mixing a bit of blue into the green, so that in between you can even use black if you want to make the hue a little bit darker. So This is a very loose style painting. If you like my work and if you like the way how I am teaching, then you can also check out my Skillshare classes, which I have linked below. You can get access to it for a whole month, and not only my classes, you can watch several other classes for free for a month, and there are no commitments. You can cancel anytime you want. So we'll just go ahead and add a little more gray to the snow. You can also give it a hint of blue, and especially here below the trees to show shadows, and a little bit here I'm adding more, and then we're just going and blending it nicely. Also, if your ornament keeps on moving, you can also put masking tape behind it so that it stays in place. So this is enough. We don't want it to become all black. I'm just going and lifting a little bit color from here. And this, I think we can add a little blue here, so I'm just wetting it and then just dropping a little bit blue. Blend it in. So that's about it. That's our very simple Christmas pine trees or Christmas trees illustration on a wooden ornament. And as I said before, the wooden ornament, you can check out my previous YouTube video to know how we made this base. And then as a final part, that is my favorite part and that I always like to do, is the splatter. So since it's a snow scene, I'm going ahead and using my silver. So lots of it in the brush. It's nice, and then just hold your finger like this in the brush, and then we're going to splatter, but we'll wait till the color dries so that it doesn't mix up and blend in with the green. Alright, so this is now nice and dry, so we'll just go ahead and splatter our silver on this, just like this. Make sure you have nice color in there. Just check the way the splatters are coming. Okay, so I think that's enough, and we can just go ahead and clean up. I don't want it on the beads, so just clean that up. So this is how it looks, and that's the finished one. And I hope you like this video. If you like my work, don't forget to subscribe, and you can find me by the name By The Artwork on any social media. You can check my website, which is bytheartwork.com, and you can also check my Skillshare classes, which are linked below. And as I said, you can get 1 month of subscription free, and you can watch thousands of other classes and learn something new every day. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Happy holidays to you all in advance, and happy painting. Thank you and bye-bye.